You are listening to the Slow Living Podcast, and I'm your host, Stephanie O'Day. What if I told you that you could truly have the life of your dreams, the life you've always wanted, one filled with abundance, joy, and a sense of purpose? It's absolutely possible, and I see it each and every day with my coaching clients. It all starts with learning how to slow down. You deserve to live the life you've always dreamt about. Let's get started. Hello, Slow Down Society. Welcome to the Slow Living Podcast. I am your host, Stephanie O'Day, and I am so happy and thrilled you are here. This is episode number 39, and we're going to talk about discipline. And it's not discipline for your kids. We can absolutely have a discussion about that. Today, we're going to talk about you and self-discipline and how to cultivate self-discipline. And slow living and discipline don't sound like they go together, but we're going to talk about it because to me, slow living means you've taken the time to pause, to think things through, and do a bit of introspection, and then you've decided on purpose to live life out on your terms, nobody else's. And it means that you've taken the time to figure out what it is you really want in life, what you really want. Sure, there's a lot of stuff you have to do. I get it. You've got to do this, got to do that, got to get up in the morning, got to make the breakfast, got to make lunch, got to get to work, got to take the kids to school, got to do all these things, have to do all these things. But I want to talk about what it is you want. And then all you need to do is make a plan and go out and get it. That's what I do with my coaching clients, and this is what my students in the Simple Shortcuts to Peace course do. The very first thing you need to do whenever you think of building discipline or cultivating discipline. And let's pause here for a second, because I'm using the word cultivate here, because that's what it is. I do not believe for a nanosecond that you either have discipline or you don't. This isn't an A or B thing, a type A or a type B thing. That's kind of BS. Discipline is a muscle, and the more you use it, the stronger it becomes. So let's break down the hows here. If you don't think you have discipline, how then do you cultivate it? How do you build it? And the very first step is you've got to know where it is you're going. You have to have a big overarching vision for yourself, and you've got to have a dream. And once you know that vision for yourself, what it looks like, and you can see your dream, feel your dream, believe in your dream, you make a plan. But you have to really, truly have to believe that if you just keep at it, if you keep at your plan, you will succeed. And that success is inevitable. In fact, that's actually an affirmation that I'd recommend you use for yourself. So let's think about this. Repeat after me. Success is inevitable. Success comes easily to me. And success will look different for each and every person. Many of the women I work with are interested in losing weight or organizing their homes. And so if they follow the directions as written in the 2-4-6 Eat book or in the Clean Less, Play More book, they will succeed. It is inevitable. It's all laid out for you and for them. And all you need to do is follow the steps and stick to the plan. For my coaching clients and for the students in the Simple Shortcuts to Peace course, their big vision and their dream is total transformation. They are looking to transform and improve each and every portion of their life, not just their household or organization or their weight, but all of it. They want to feel fulfilled and feel like they're living out their life's purpose and feel present and live each day to the fullest of the full. And my students know that if they simply follow the outlined steps that we've done together, they will get there. They believe, because I've told them, and past students have corroborated with success stories and testimonials. And they know deep down inside, success is inevitable. They have that belief. They just need to stick with it. So the big question is the discipline component. How do you stick with something each and every day when it gets hard, when it feels like a lot of work, when you're tired or sleep deprived or fighting with your spouse? How do you keeping on? You just do it. You stick to the plan, even when you don't want to. I wish it was easier or sexier or flashier, but no, you just keep doing it, even when you don't want to. So I have a framed quote hanging on the wall of my office, and it says, discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. And that's all it is. So what is it that you want most? Most? Is it financial freedom? Is that more important to you than a here and now grande soy latte? What's more important to you? What is it you want most? Fitting into that dress in your closet or having an extra margarita with salt and chips at the local Mexican dive? Stop. Slow down. Pause. What are you working towards? What is the dream? Can you see it? Can you believe it? Can you feel it in your bones? Do you really truly believe that you deserve to have and be and do whatever it is you want and desire in life? If you really do believe that you can be whomever you want and do whatever it is you want each and every day, then nothing is going to stand in your way. You just stick to the plan you've made for yourself or the plan you're following from a proven system, like what's outlined in the Simple Shortcuts to Peace course. Stop overthinking this. Who you are today is not who you're destined to be for the rest of your life. So repeat after me. Success is inevitable. I deserve to live out the life of my dreams. I am strong. I am smart. I am successful. I am a disciplined person. And that really is all it is. And you can build this muscle. You can do hard things. And if you feel like you can't, if you feel like you're racking up too many instances where you failed in the past and you think, well, sure, Steph, success comes easily for them or success comes easily for you, but it doesn't to me, then that's something that you need to really take the time to think about and journal about and reach out to me. I'm happy to be of help. If you want to hop on a free mindset block coaching call, it's stephanieodea.com/mindset. Something is holding you back. If you don't really believe that success is inevitable, there's a block there. And there's something that needs to get shifted. It needs to kind of get tumbled aside. I like to envision like a cave with a whole bunch of rocks in front of it. And every time you sort of conquer a mindset block, another rock gets moved away from the doorway of this cave where everything you want is just there. It's just waiting for you. It's kind of like the tomb in Aladdin, just filled with all of the riches, all of the joy, all of the prosperity, all of the abundance, all of life's miracles. It's all right there. And there's just some stuff, just some baggage, just some things in the way, some clutter, some mental clutter. And you can absolutely shift those things away because you deserve to live out the life of your dreams. And you absolutely can become a disciplined person. So what does it look like to you? Do you think that a disciplined person is someone who sticks to a regimented routine and a plan, and there's no flexibility, and no matter what, they don't have fun because they're constantly checking things off their list. And so you kind of think deep down inside that you'd rather have more spontaneity. You'd rather be whimsical. You'd rather go with the flow. You'd rather have fun. You don't want to be rigid. And discipline to you means being rigid. And that's not what you want to be. You want to be easy peasy pumpkin squeezy. And I've got to tell you, I know exactly what you're talking about because I felt that way too. I actually felt that way when it came to making a meal plan. I didn't want to make a meal plan. I thought it meant that I was like a type A control freak by having this menu clipped to the refrigerator. I thought, my gosh, what if for some reason I am really in the mood for Chinese takeout, but my meal plan says that on Wednesday we're having meatloaf and I just don't want to do it. So let me relinquish you from that sort of limiting belief. Having a plan actually creates a little bit more spontaneity and flexibility when you have sort of a framework in place. You've got this guide rail in place. So shifting things around in your life and for me in a meal plan is a-okay. So deciding on purpose to have Chinese takeout, totally okay. Because you've decided you're the adult in the room. You know you have all of the ingredients in the house to make a meatloaf because you meal planned and you already bought all the stuff. That's fine. Shove it to tomorrow. If you feel like you really, really want, and you've weighed all the pros and cons, and you are making a deliberate decision to be spontaneous, to be flexible, to have fun, and to order Chinese takeout, go for it. You know you're still going to meet your financial goals. You know you're still going to meet your health goals and the vision that you have for yourself in the future. And you have decided on purpose to go off plan. That is okay. The problem lies when there's not a plan to begin with and you're just flying by the seat of your pants and you're throwing things on the wall and seeing what sticks, which is the spaghetti method. That will always make you feel behind. It will always make you feel like you're playing catch up. And that is not a feeling of control and a feeling of discipline. And humans in general, we want a plan. We want to know that the person flying the plane that we just strapped ourselves into knows what they're doing. And that's what life is about. And you are in charge of your life. You are the pilot. You have scheduled your GPS and you've read all the manuals and you know what you're doing. And if you decide to, I don't know, I'm going to continue on with this plane metaphor, even though I've never flown a plane. If you decide you want to bypass, I don't know, some mountain range and take a look, and that's totally a-okay. It doesn't mean that you still don't know where it is you're going. It doesn't mean that you've given up on your overarching vision. You've just taken a tiny bit of a detour. Totally okay. All right. So I hope this helps in some way. And as always, reach out to me. I am here for you and I am here to help. This is what I do. I love doing it. I love helping people try and map out and figure out what it is they really want in life. Because a lot of people, they're just going through the motions. They've checked off all of the things and they've taken the college courses and they've gotten the degree and maybe they've gotten married and you've got the house and you've got the kids and you've got the golden retriever in the yard. But all of a sudden you just kind of are looking around and you have this thought and you have this feeling. Is this all there is? Is this what life is? Why do I feel so unfulfilled? Why do I feel so kind of bleh? And it's because you've sort of thought to yourself that you've done all of these things and you should then feel quote unquote happy or feel fulfilled, and you're not there. And then you think maybe there's something wrong with you. And I've got to tell you, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. And when you take the time to plan out and sort of constantly keep improving in teeny tiny baby steps, you'll always feel like you've got life's purpose. You'll always feel like the joy is here in the here and the now. And it's not a destination. So we talked about it in the last episode of chasing happiness. And when you're constantly chasing it, you're not living here. You're not living now. You have the thought of, oh, well, when the backyard is done, then I can be happy. Or, oh, when I remodel the kitchen, then I can be happy. No, the happiness happens in the journey. It happens in the here and the now. Picking out the tile in the kitchen, enjoy it, live it, be in it. That is what you're going to then go back and look at when you tell your friends, oh yeah, we had to go to 3 or 4 different tile stores in order to find the tile of our dreams. That's what it is. It's finding what it is and just enjoying it and being in the here and the now. And that's what I want for you. That's my big dream for you, is to figure it out, what it is you really want, and then go after it and not giving up. And that's where discipline comes in place. It's not giving up, of realizing that you just keep at it, teeny tiny baby steps at a time. All right. Reach out to me if you've got any questions, if you've got any feedback, if you have your own slow living story and how you have cultivated discipline to get to where it is you want to be. I'm at steph@stephanieodea.com. All right. Enjoy your day. I will be here same time, same place next week. You take care. Consider yourself loved and hugged. And I think you are absolutely wonderful. Do you have a slow living story to share? Leave me a voicemail at stephanieodea.com/podcast with any questions, comments, feedback, or testimonials, and I will be sure to include it in an upcoming episode. Also, if you found value in this episode, please share it with your family and friends and subscribe through your favorite podcast provider. The more you share, comment, and leave positive reviews, the more people we can reach and share the slow living lifestyle and messaging. Thank you, Slow Down Society, and have an absolutely wonderful day.